Here we go, everybody. It's the O's and the Angels from Los Angeles. Won six straight second time this season, rolling towards October 4 and 1 to the start of the road trip, averaging 5 runs per game. That is the Baltimore Orioles, who have been 30 and 16 since July 5th, best in AL, second in the entire league. And here we go. So this is what we're doing. It's the Baltimore Orioles versus the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Let's see what happens. The O's lead the AL East, and the forever struggling Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim aren't really doing all that great yet again. But we'll see what happens tonight on the Orioles and the Angels. We'll just have to see how this goes. I have MLB.TV, which is allowing me to do this game. And I have a doubleheader scheduled for Sunday with the NFL. It's let me see here as we wait for this game to start. As we continue to wait for this game to start. Hey guys, welcome in. It's the top of the first. We're waiting for the game to start here. And it's the top of the first here in Anaheim. Leading off for the Orioles will be Rushman, Newcastle, Santander, Hayes, Henderson, Urias, Nix, McCann, and Mateo. That's the lineup tonight. It's going to be a good one. And on the hill is Patrick Sandoval for the Angels this evening. So we'll see how that goes. As we await for the first pitch to whoever what was, George. Oh, who sneezed? That might have been me. But we're here and we're hanging out. We're gonna watch the game between two teams I rarely ever watch, but I wanted to do a stream because I like to hang out and do my thing. So Patrick Sandoval is on the hill for the Angels. as we get set for first pitch here in Los Angeles. The Angels looking to win a game against the AL East leading Baltimore Orioles. Here we go. Patrick Sandoval set to deliver. First pitch of the game is called a strike at the top of the zone. It's 0-1 to the leadoff hitter for the Orioles, Adley Rutschman, who's hitting 275 with 17 homers and 76 RBIs. And there's the second pitch, which is also called a strike. It's quickly 0-2 to the Orioles leadoff hitter. It's a beautiful night, it looks like, in California. So we will enjoy this ball game. Sandoval to Rutschman, and it's 275 that Rutschman is hitting leading off this game. There's the pitch in the dirt, and it's 1-2 as Rutschman did not chase that ball. And I am currently working on a podcast with a friend of mine, which will be basketball related here on the Mo Money Sports Network. So stay tuned for that one, as I know Canada beat Slovenia today. There is the ball driven to the shallow outfield. It's on the grass, and Rushman is retired. One down for the O's in the top of the first. Hop, Samuel, Drury, Renfrew, and Mustakis in the infield. Grychek, Phillips, and Cherubage in the outfield, and Sandoval is the pitcher. Once again, one down, top of the first. Sandoval has 5 seconds to throw the pitch. Here it is. It's high and way high. It's 1 ball, no strikes to the number 2 hitter. 5 pitches into the game. So here we go. Sandoval winds up again, delivers. It's swung on and it popped up in the infield. Sandoval is looking mighty tough, at least for these first 2 hitters of the ball game. And there's 2 away early in the top of the first here. The Orioles are not looking sharp at the top of the lineup tonight. Thank you all for joining me as I'm having a good old time. The number 3 hitter, who is Anthony Santander, 257, 26 homer and 79 RBIs, and an OPS of 813. The first pitch to him is right down the middle at 94. It's strike 1. It's 0-1 to Santander. So there we go. The pitch is coming again. There it is, 1-1 as that one is away outside. And the count is even to Anthony Santander as the Angels starter is looking to go 1-2-3 here in the top of the first. Well, we'll see. Here comes the next pitch. The windup and delivery. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. It's 1-2 to the number 3 hitter, Anthony Santander. And he swung and he took a healthy hack at that one and he just missed it. So here we go. 1-2. Way outside. It's 2-2 to the number 3 hitter. We are early in this game at the top of the first inning. My oh my. 2-2, 2 out, top of the first, nobody on. Santander waits the pitch. And he swings and misses. 1-2-3 go the Orioles in the first. The Orioles get nothing. The Angels are coming up. I'll just change the ticker here to reflect to what's going on in the game. Here we go. I don't know why my computer's taking so long to update here. But nevertheless, it is. And there we go. The Angels are coming up to the plate in the bottom of the first after their starter gets a 1-2-3 top of the first inning. It's an interesting night, and if the game ends early enough, I'll even do a around the league recap video to close out the evening as well. As you guys have been absolutely crushing it with the views on the channel as of the ever since I returned. The last time I checked that Cubs video that I did last night, it was at 49 views, which is very impressive for me, who usually gets like 3 to 5 views on a video. So thank you very much for at least giving the channel a chance as we await the Angels coming up on MLB Network. They're showing a flashback moment from March 23, and here comes the Angels leadoff hitter, as it'll be Chanel Jury, Rengrifo, Mustakis, Hop, Thayas, Cabbage, Grichik, and Phillips. That is your lineup for the Angels tonight. And the first pitch from the Orioles is a strike, one right down the heart of the plate. It amazes me as Kyle Gibson is your starter, 13-8 with a 5.15 ERA, 102 innings pitched. And the second pitch of the game is swung on and missed. It's 0-2 early here at the ballpark. Kyle Gibson is the pitcher. He's thrown 2 strikes. 0-2. And Nolan Chanel is at the plate, down 0-2 here. Early. And that one's high and away. It's 1-2 as they look to retire the leadoff hitter. Chanel is hitting 288 at the moment for the Angels. And here's the 1-2 offering, which is high and it's belted. Is going back, but there's plenty of room. Is at the track, makes the catch, and there's one out. One down here in the bottom of the first as the leadoff man for the Angels is retired. As the pitch arsenal of Gibson, it looks like he is a 6 pitch pitcher, and he's got quite the assortment of pitches. So we'll see how this works out. But Gibson delivers to the plate once again, and it is called a strike. Oh, I don't know. That one looked like it was low and outside, but they gave him the corner. So it's 0-1. Gibson again gives the sign that he's ready to throw. He throws, there's a ball, it's hit into shallow right, and it drops. So there's the first hit of the ball game. Runner on first, one out for the Angels. Oh my goodness. What a bloop single. Whether it's a bloop or a blast, they all count, I suppose. And that's where we're at. So one on, one out in the bottom of the first in Anaheim. We'll see what the Angels got here. And that one's rocketed right back up the middle and put runners at first and second with one out. The Angels look like they have something cooking here early as far as what's happening. First and second, one out, and the cleanup hitter in the 4 spot is coming up to the plate as Rengifo absolutely smacks a single up the middle. And here we go. First and second, one out. Here's the first pitch of the at bat. It's swung on, and he hits into a double play ending the inning, so it's 0-0 after the first, and that is where we currently sit. So I will go here, change this here, and we will go to the top of the second. There we go. As the Orioles are coming back up to the plate. It's always a fun time doing these things. Like I said, I got 2 football games scheduled for Sunday, and it is the top of the second for the Orioles bats, and we'll see if they can have better luck after going 1, 2, 3 in the first. We'll see how 4, 5, and 6 can do in the top half of the second, as we are deadlocked at 0. You'd think this is a very big game for the Orioles as they look to inch towards closing out on an AL East division title. So we'll see just how motivated the Orioles are in tonight's ball game. So how was everybody's day today as we return to the Angel Stadium in California as we await the number 4 hitter to show up today? And we'll see how this pans out. It looks like, well, the line score says no 0-0-0-0-2-0. So the Angels had 2 hits in that inning that they squandered. And here again is Sandoval ready to deliver the pitch. It's grounded down the third base line. Fair ball. It gets to the corner. Oh my goodness, he's going for 2. He's going to get there easily. And it's a stand up double by the cleanup hitter for the Baltimore Orioles. What a way to start the inning. A leadoff double on the first pitch that was lined down the line in left field, just past a diving third baseman. And there's the double, and there everybody's excited on that Oriole in that Oriole dugout. That was his 34th double of the season for Hayes. Sandoval has thrown 12 pitches, and here he comes with number 13 to the number 5 hitter. It's on the outside corner. It's a strike, 0-1. Yes, sir. Gunnar Henderson is your hitter. He's 254 with 70 RBIs. So let's see if we can make it 71 here. As the pitch is delivered, it is just off the outside corner. 1-1 is your count. It's 0-0 in top of second. Runner on second, and Henderson's at the plate. So here we go. Sandoval stares in. Catcher gets set. Here's the pitch. It's swung on and missed again. It's 1-2. Hey Roy, what's up, dude? I was just telling everybody that I have a basketball podcast getting ready to start at some point here in the next week or so. And I just thought I'd come hang out and do a live stream again. And this time my TV connected properly. And that one's way outside. It's 2-2. The top of the second. Again, nobody out. Runner on second. 2-2 count. And there we go. We're all caught up. Yeah, I know, buddy. You're one of my biggest support. Oh, there's another shot up the middle. It's stopped by the second baseman. The runner will go to third, and there's one away. You bet, Roy. Enjoy your dinner, dude. Always good to see you. And if you enjoy hanging out with me Always remember you can subscribe and drop a like to let people know we're here. We had a very successful stream on Monday, Labor Day. We did the CFL game, and we had like 232 views. And my Cubs reaction got 49 views. So here we go. One down, runner on third, one out. The defense is already playing in, trying to cut off a run early. How that works, I don't know. You're only in the second inning. We have to do tennis too. Roy, you just want me to cover every sport? Is that what we're doing here? I guess it is the Mo Money Sports Network. That one's high and tight. It's 1-0 to the hitter here. I'm having trouble focusing, and it's already the second inning. Alcaraz won. Roy, you always give me a hard time, bro. Come on now. I don't even watch tennis. There's the next pitch, and that's up and away too. It's 2-0 to the hitter. Runner on third, one down. Urias is at the plate, hitting 260, I believe. As Sandoval continues to be your pitcher here. He delivers the next pitch, and it's fouled away. 2-1 is your count. One on, one out, runner on third. After a leadoff double was ripped down the third base line that nobody could get to. And when we are talking about Urias in Baltimore at the plate, here's the next pitch. The 2-1 offering is swung on and missed. It's 2-2. So here we go. Very important pitch upcoming to Urias as the Orioles are looking to strike first here at, in Los Angeles and take an early lead. But we'll see what Sandoval has on this next pitch. The 2-2 delivery is swung and knocked foul, so they'll do it all over again. They will do it all over again. The count is 2-2 in the top of the second. No score, one on, one out. Urias at the plate. 2-2 is your count. Sandoval looking in, getting set. And here we go. Sandoval to the plate. It's fouled away again. They'll do it all one more time. Sandoval is pacing on the pitcher's mound. I thought there'd be less of that with the new pitching rules. Sandoval now up to 23 pitches. The infield is playing in, trying to avoid this run, as they may not be sure they can get it back. I don't know why you'd have that philosophy in the second inning. But there's another one that's fouled away, and the battle continues between Sandoval and Urias. Who's going to win this battle? Could go a long way in determining how big of an inning this is for the Orioles. It's hard to say that the second inning would be a turning point, but we'll soon find out, I suppose. Urias takes it and knocks a single into left field. That will score one. The Orioles have taken the lead in the top of the second. One on, one out, one in. It's currently 1-0 for the Orioles. After Urias wins a great battle with Sandoval, the Orioles have scored their first run. And we are back, and here comes Sandoval with the first pitch to the next hitter, which is called a strike high and away. Don't know if I agree with that call, but it is what it is. Aaron Hicks, 238, 7 home runs, and 26 RBIs. Here we go. As he swings and misses, it's quickly 0-2 to him. Here we go. Hicks plays center field, hitting 238 against Sandoval, who's got 5 seconds left to throw the pitch. And he fouls that one away, and they'll do it again. The Orioles are doing a good job of running up the pitch count for Sandoval here in the second inning. He's already up to 28 pitches, and there's only one away. So that's where it sits, the 2-2, the 0-2 delivery, sorry. And it's fouled away again. They're making Sandoval work hard to get out of this inning. The Orioles have already scored one in this inning, looking for more. We'll see what happens as Hicks is at the plate, the number 7 hitter, again hitting 238. Here we go. Toss over to first, not in time. He's safe at first. Here we go. Hicks is still waiting the 0-2 pitch with one out. Let's see what happens here. The delivery is outside as it now is 1-2 to Hicks, who, like I said, they're already up to 30 pitches. 30 pitches in this game for Sandoval. Here comes pitch number 31. As he's taking it, he's checking it, struck him out. There's two down and one on with a runner on first. 1-0 Baltimore after an RBI single to left field made it 1-0. So with the Hicks strikeout, that puts two down in the Baltimore second. And now Sandoval, who's already at 31 pitches, deals with the next batter. First pitch is outside for a ball. 1-0. Here we go. And it's James McCann. 229, 4 homers, 22 RBIs, and a 646 on base percentage. As Sandoval delivers to McCann. McCann fouls that off, and it's 1-1. Top of the second inning here. They're in Los Angeles. And we're just seeing how this works here for the Baltimore Orioles, who've already cashed in one. Let's see if they can go looking for more. The 1-1 pitch is on its way. Runner with a lead off first. There's the pitch, and it's a 1-2 as a swing and a miss on a ball that would have been low and outside. Bad swing by the Orioles hitter, as Sandoval is now up to 34 pitches, and it's McCann at the plate for the Orioles. 1-2 pitch on its way. There it is, and McCann hits it, but it is playable out and left. It is caught, and we are going to the bottom of the second. Your score is still the Orioles 1 and the Angels nothing. As we progress through this game here. Again, thank you all for tuning in. I keep you up to date as best I can as to what the score is with my makeshift scoreboard there. um, 1-0 Orioles. Bottom of the second, Angels coming up. Do you think the Angels can win this game? Because I think it's weird that they played the infield in the second inning. That's something you do in like the seventh inning if the pitcher is dealing. I don't know what happened there, but it is what it is, and we await the Angels coming up for their half of the second inning. Let's see if the Orioles have an easier time retiring the Angels in this half of the inning, or if the Angels can respond to the Orioles and what happened. So here are the odds subject to change. They're running a DraftKings promo. But the Orioles are ready to pitch once again, bottom of the second. Nobody out. Here comes the first pitch of the inning. He winds up. He fires and it's right down the middle. A strike one. 0-1 is your count. Logan O'Hop is your hitter. 221, 6 homers, 15 RBIs, and a 720 OPS. And that one is just off the corner. 1-1 is your count to the leadoff man in the second inning. The next pitch is winds, delivers outside 2-1. Jason Tatum. Gibson might not get 6 Ks. It doesn't look like it today. Gibson gets ready for the 2-1 pitch. Here it is. Swing and a miss. It's 2-2. Striking out people is hard, though. I will say that much. As we await to see if Gibson can get the strikeout here. No, it's grounded to third. Charging third baseman. Fires it across and gets an out there. One down in the bottom of the second. See, I think you're right. I think Gibson pitches to too much contact in order to get a six strikeout game. That's just my opinion. I don't watch these teams a lot, but it's the last game of the night, and I felt like doing a live stream. So that's why I'm here. And the Orioles are leading the AL East. Here's the windup and the delivery. That one's considered high. It's 1-0. 1-0 is your count. Gibson stares in, gets the sign that he wants. Gibson with the delivery. It's in there for a high strike. It's 1-1. No swing on the play either. 222, 8 homers, 30 RBIs, 672 as that's Matt Theus on base percentage. The pitch is just off the corner, outside and high. It's 2-1. I'm having a great time. Thank you for showing up tonight. As Gibson sets to deliver again. Uh, Check swing foul. It's going to be 2-2. One out, bottom of the second, nobody on. And if you'd be so kind to drop a like on the stream, let people know we're here. That would be much appreciated if you haven't done so already. Gibson set to deliver. Catcher setting up likewise. Here's the delivery. And it is a shallow fly ball to center field. Easily caught. Two down in the bottom of the second. Yeah, the Angels are getting contact, so 6 strikeouts might be a stretch for Gibson. But it's only the second inning, so he might strike out the side. That's the one thing I like about baseball. There's no time limit, and it just keeps running. Gibson set to deliver one more time. Here's the pitch, and that's high. So it's 1-0 is the count on the Angels hitter. Gibson is only at 19 pitches so far through an inning and two thirds. Gibson with the delivery, fouled away. 1-1's the count. Bottom two. We're doing a live stream. Garbage, the right fielder, hitting 222. There's the pitch, the swing and a miss, and it's 1-2. And Gibson does get into a lot of two strike counts, though. I did notice that early in this game. He's getting a lot of two strike counts. As to whether he gets six strikeouts, I don't know. Gibson set to deliver one more time. Here we go. The pitch is check swing, no swing, and that'll move the count to 2-2. Two out, nobody on, and Carver's just hitting 222. So Deuce is wild right now at the ballpark in Anaheim. Here's the delivery inside, full count, 3-2. 3-2, two out, bottom of the second. Yes, sir. This is how we do things. Gibson set to deliver another one. Let's see who can win this battle that's been going on. And there's a walk by Gibson. 4-2 would have been your count. That's a walk for Gibson. Question: Does Gibson give up more walks or does he get more strikeouts? What seventh inning? No, George. There's going to be no seventh inning stretch. I don't think there will be a seventh inning stretch. Randall Grichuk, 266, 13 homers, 36 RBIs. Takes a strike on the outside corner. And it's 0-1 quickly to Grichuk. Here we go. Gibson set again. It's a tapper back to the pitcher who throws to first, gets the out, and that'll end the inning. Nobody crosses for the Angels. They don't even get a hit. And Strand a walk. And we go to the top of the third inning in Anaheim. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. A lot of the games are early today. That's why I'm doing this late game because I just wanted to do a stream and hang out with people. So we will go to the top of the third inning. So if you enjoy live streams and sports and hanging out, this is the channel for you. So subscribe, like the channel, all that good stuff. As we go to the top of the third inning. Can the Orioles add to the lead or can Sandoval shut the door? There we go. We will find out as the game progresses. Oops. Oh, my caps lock is on. That's what happened. Oh well. Minor mishap. That's fine. We know it's the top of the third. 1-0 the Orioles lead this game. Yeah, I won't be doing the live stream for tomorrow's game, but I will be doing the Steelers and 49ers at 10 a.m. Pacific and the Seahawks and Rams at 1:25 Pacific time. So I will have a doubleheader of streams on Sunday to kick off the NFL season. But tomorrow is my mom's birthday, so I won't be able to stream that game. Here we go. Sandoval to start the third inning. Fires, it swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Can't wait for this start of NFL season. It's going to be great. 0-1. Jorge Mateo, 214, 7 homers, and like 14 RBIs. Sandoval set to deliver again. Outside though that one. It's 1-1 now to Jorge Mateo, who's hitting 214. Not a very impressive batting average there. Here we go. It's grounded to short. It's bobbled, and Mateo's going to get it first on an error. He's going to reach on an error. The Angel player does not look happy. Why would he be? He just booted that ball. It was a grounder to short. It looked like a routine play, and it came up on him. And he tried to backhand it. It went off the heel of his glove. That's what happened. So he couldn't corral it. So there's a runner on first. Nobody out. Official scoring is an error. Sandoval swings and he misses. 0-1. The count is in his favor. Reichman is back up to the plate. He popped out in the first. He's got one on and nobody out, and an 0-1 count now in the top of third. And that one finds the bottom of the strike zone, so it's 0-2. And Jason Tatum, I've got a basketball podcast I'm starting with a buddy of mine, so you might want to look out for those videos as well. That might be starting in the next week or so. So I'll just plug that while you're here. Toss over to first, doesn't get him. So that's the first toss over to that runner. So I'm guessing he's got one more left that he can toss before he can't throw over there anymore. 27 steals in 31 attempts, 87%. The count is 0-2 on Rushman. And here we go. It's way outside. 1-2 is your count now. Yeah, 1-2. And Sandoval is setting up to deliver again. Mateo's on first after a error, a bobble of the ball. And there's the second toss over. So I believe that gives Mateo free reign to steal at this point. The count is 1-2. And the Orioles are looking for more. The stat line so far: 2 innings, 2 hits, 1 run earned, 1 strikeout, and he's already at 41 pitches. There goes Mateo. Outside, he is safe, and he steals second base. Rather easily, I might add, on a pitch that was way outside. The count goes to 2-2. He's now in scoring position with nobody out, and it's smart because it takes away the ability of the double play, and he knew the pitcher couldn't throw back over there. So there it is. Mateo takes second. 2-2 is your count. And let's see if the Orioles can go get another one. That one is popped up into shallow center field. Center fielder comes. Mateo can't go anywhere. One out, runner on second. 1-0 in the top of the third is your score. And Ryan Mountcastle, sorry, is your next hitter. And Sandoval is at 43 pitches already. So here you go. Mountcastle's in. Here's the pitch. Low and inside. 1-0 is your count. Mountcastle probably couldn't swing at that one even if he wanted to. Here we go. 1-0. He again popped out in the first as well. 0-1. He's the first baseman. And Sandoval's still in the game. And he throws that one high and away. 2-0 is the count on Mountcastle. 2-0 is the count. And the Angels are having a meeting of the minds on the pitcher's mound, trying to figure out how they want to deal. with Mountcastle here, who popped out in the first inning. And now they're showing Mountcastle highlights. The last 9 games, multi-hit games, 450 OBS on base percentage, which is just ridiculous. So where's everybody watching from anyway? Here we go. 2-0 count. He misses again. It's 3-0. They might just opt to pitch around Mountcastle here. 3-0 is the count. Again, they might just pitch around him and set up the double play possibility. We'll find out here. Mountcastle thought it was outside. He started running to first. It was called a strike, and now he has to go back. To me, that's one of the funniest things in baseball. When the hitter believes it was a ball and has to go back to home plate. We'll see how that affects the rest of the at bat. It's 3-1 or 3-1 is your count, and now he gets to go as that one was way inside, and he walks, setting up runners at first and second. Here we go. Hard to believe I've been at this 46 minutes already. Third inning, top three. NFL starts tomorrow. That's right. Who you got, the Chiefs or the Lions? I want to know if anybody's got any faith in the Lions. Here's the first pitch to the next hitter. No, he stepped off the rubber. Stepped off the rubber. Santander, who's the right fielder, is at the plate. Again, if you're an NFL fan, is it the Chiefs or the Lions tomorrow? There's the pitch to Santander, which is way outside, and the catcher had to be acrobatic and glove it out of midair. Otherwise, it would have been a wild pitch and put everybody at second and third. Instead, it's first and second with one out. 1-0 is your count in the top of the third. Here we go. Sandoval again gets ready for delivery. It's low. It's 2-0. And I give the Orioles credit. They're working some deep counts here as we're looking at pitch 50 already in the third inning of this ball game. So Sandoval checks the runners, delivers again, and it's low and inside. 3-0 is your count. And it looks like they're in danger of walking the bases loaded. Goff going off. Statement game. That works for me. Here we go. 3-1 is foul back. So now we got a full count at 3-2. Statement game is right. That'll happen on Sunday. And I'm just having a bunch of fun. It's actually 3-1. I thought it was 3-2. 3-1. Sandoval looks in, sets for his delivery. Santander's the hitter at the plate. The delivery of the pitch, and it's fouled back again. So now we do have a full count of 3-2. And we'll see what happens. Are the runners going to be on the move with only one out? It's tough to say, really. Golf's going off. Like I said, I'll be busy for that game. Maybe I'll do a reaction video for that one. I have not decided yet. 3-2. Runners on first and second. One away. Top of the third. Let's see what Sandoval comes up with trying to get out Santander here. Sandoval checks the runners. And that one's fouled away, so they'll do it all again. They're going to do it all again. The Orioles are looking to add to their 1-run lead. The Angels are looking to keep them right where they are. We'll have to see where this goes. And Sandoval checks the runner, sets, delivers, and he walked him. That one was way inside, and the bases are loaded for the next hitter with one man out, two in scoring position. The Orioles are already up one. Oh my goodness. Can they break this game wide open early and give themselves some breathing room? Or are the Angels going to get the next two outs and it's not going to mean anything? We'll find out as they're having another meeting of the minds on the bump, trying to figure out what is going on here. The umpire has now gone out to talk to Sandoval. For whatever reason, I think that's kind of hilarious. Anyway, thank y'all for joining me. Sandoval looks like he's staring into the abyss. He's confused already. He's looking around. His body language is not fun. Does not look like he's having fun. Austin Hayes is your hitter. Career with the bases loaded 346, no grand slams. But 346 is pretty good. There's the first pitch of the at bat, swung on and missed. 0-1 is your count. Yeah, let's see if what happens here. The bases are loaded. The infield is playing at basically double play depth here for the Angels. Sandoval, there it is, swung. It's a base hit to left field. That'll score one, maybe two. We shall see. It is 3-0 with a big single by Austin Hayes, a two-run single for the Baltimore Orioles, and I will change the banner. As the Orioles jump out to a 3-0 lead in the top of the third. And I'll tell you, I wasn't expecting much from this AL East leading uh AL East leading Orioles squad. But here they are. And it's 0-1 to Henderson, who's back at the plate already. Henderson standing there, 0-1, one runner on first and second, still only one out. And they're looking for more, but it's swung on and fouled back. So we shall see how this goes. As it's 0-2 to Gunnar Henderson. And the Angels need an out in the worst way. Even if it advances the runner, they need an out in the worst way, preferably a double play. But Henderson's up. Sandoval's your pitcher. There it is, low and outside. So they'll do it again. 1-2 is your count, top of the third. Sandoval's pitch clock is at 7. The catcher's set up. He puts it out there, foul ball. Fouled off again. So they will do it all again. 1-2. 2 on, 1 out. The Orioles looking for a way to break this game open and put the Angels away early. Or can the Angels find a way out of this with only giving up 2 runs? We'll find out momentarily. Sandoval looks, delivers, and it's popped up into very shallow center. It's caught. There's 2 out and 2 on. First and second, top of the third. And he's already at 62 pitches. 62 pitches is a lot in the third inning, especially in California where it's nothing but hot and humid in California.
Mm.
So Sandoval gets ready to deliver once again. There's the pitch. It's a grounder up the line. Did they call it a foul ball? What did they? Nope. That's bases loaded, and there's two out with the bases loaded yet again. That was kind of a mental mistake by Sandoval, who raced to grab the ball. It looked like it was going foul, but he decided to play it, and everybody's safe. There it is. He grabbed it a little too early, and you can see him. He was shaking his head at the idea. So there you go. And we'll see if he can get himself out of a bases loaded jam with two out by getting himself an out here. Sandoval looks in. There's the delivery, and it's a strike on the outside corner. 0-1 is your count. There we go. They're showing all the bases from first to third. 0-1, here's the pitch. It's swung on and belted to center field. That's going to score at least one, if not two, probably two, and it's 5-0 Orioles already in the top of the third inning. So I don't know if Sandoval is going to survive this onslaught of offense by the Orioles, as he's up over 60 pitches already. He's given up 5 runs. One was on an error. Remember, those errors always come back to bite you. Oh, I forgot to show banner. And I didn't even save it, so I gotta edit it again. 5-0 Orioles. And we will show that right now in the top of the third. There's Sandoval. 0-1 count to McCann. McCann swings and fouls it back. And there we go. Sandoval searching for an answer. He's up 0-2 on McCann, who is the hitter. He sets. He delivers. That one's high. The catcher's glove was already above the strike zone, so I don't think Santander had any reason to swing at that. This is so awesome. Here we go. McCann, it's low and inside. It's 2-2 now in the top of the third. We'll see what happens. It is 5-0 for the Orioles, four of which have come in this game, or four of which have come in this inning, rather. And here comes the next pitch on a 2-2 delivery. Here's Sandoval, swung on and bounced to second. He'll throw it to first, and they finally get out of this inning after a 4-run collapse early. And we are going to the bottom of the third here in Los Angeles. With the score, the Baltimore Orioles 5, the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim have got 0. And I don't know if they have the offensive power to get back. I don't know if they have the offensive power to get back in it. But we shall see. Because anything can happen in baseball. I was watching the Cubs game yesterday, and they scored 6 runs in like the seventh inning. So that's the beauty of a sport that doesn't have a clock, is the fact that you can always come back no matter what the score is. Although 5 runs seems like a monumental hill to climb, even if it's only the bottom of the third inning. Um, Here we go. We're an hour into the stream. Thanks again for joining me. Drop a like so everybody knows we're here. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. I'd love to have you around as a supporter. And we're going to enjoy the rest of this ball game. It's currently 5-0 in the bottom of the third inning. And that's where it sits. As Sandoval got roughed up for 4 in that last inning. Whereas Baltimore has been able to keep the Los Angeles Angels off the scoreboard. George is waiting for the 7th inning stretch. There is 5-6-0 for the Orioles, 0, 2 hits, and 1 error for the Angels. Again, that led to that 4-run inning after the Orioles were up by 1. It's now 5-0. Here comes the delivery, and it's a strike, 0-1. Gibson seems to be dealing today, but we shall soon find out. Gibson with the 0-1 pitch. It is the bottom of the third inning. It's low and it's way low. And it's 1-1 is your count to the leadoff man here in the bottom of the third. Here we go, Gibson again with the delivery. It's again same spot, low and in, as it's 2-1 for the Angels leadoff hitter in the third. Here we go, Gibson with the 2-1 pitch is fouled away. It's evened up at 2-2 now, as we are in the bottom of the third. You can see the score on the ticker. Phillips is your hitter. Gibson has 9 on the shot on the pitch clock, and it looks like he's hitting 77. Is this Phillips for the Angels? So we'll see how this at bat turns out. As it's 2-2, and Gibson is still only at 31 pitches. Just a great game, great early start for Gibson here in Los Angeles. Gibson is set. Catcher sets. That looks like it's going to be high. It's outside. And it is now a full count, 3-2, bottom of the third to the leadoff hitter. 2 innings pitched, 2 hits, no runs, no earned runs, 0 Ks, and 1 base on balls. There it is, fouled away again, so they'll do it all again. I remember Tatum said that Gibson probably won't get 6 strikeouts. Well, he doesn't have one yet, but he's on the verge of getting one, but he's also on the verge of walking somebody. So we'll see how this turns out for the Baltimore starter. And that's high and outside. A leadoff walk for the Angels might have them be able to get something cooking here. I don't know, but Gibson has thrown 2 innings already, and we'll see how he reacts to the leadoff walk here in the bottom of the third inning. Gibson sets. Gibson delivers, and it's called a strike on the outside corner. He got a bit of a break there, I think. But it's 0-1 nevertheless. And it's Chanel who flew out in the first inning. He's 0-1. Here's Gibson who fires inside 1-1. 1-1 is the count. 5-0 is scored in the bottom of the third. And we'll see what happens here. Runner on first, nobody out. Angels looking to get something started. Inside for a ball. 2-1. Here we go. Gibson standing on the rubber. He's looking into the dugout. There it is. He's set. And he throws it a pitch, and it's on the outside corner. Low and inside, 2-2. Gibson. Gibson throws the next pitch, and it is lined into right field for a single. First and second, nobody out, and the Angels might have something cooking here. We shall soon find out. First and second, nobody out. Here we go. Ugh, tired. What a long day. But here we go. This Drury has singled tonight. So with runners on first and second, they might be able to scratch a run across here and get a little bit closer, but we'll see. First pitch to Phillips is grounded to third, to second, 5-4-3 double play. And just like that, there are two out with a runner on third. That's them breaks, I guess. 5-0 is your score. Two out and a runner on third. So now they need a base hit in order to for this run to continue, or we are going to the top of the fourth. But as smooth 5-4-3 double play as a tapper was hit to third base, and it was turned rather quickly into a 5-4-3 double play. Two out, bottom of the third, runner on third. Let's see if the Angels can get some luck and cash them in. First pitch of the at bat is high and inside. Ball one, 1-0. Forgive me. Gibson, who's ready to deliver. He throws another one inside. It's 2-0 now. On the hitter, who's Rengifo, who was 1-for-1 with a single earlier in the ball game. Gibson delivers, and the pitch is called a foul ball. Fouled away. They're fighting. The Angels are fighting still. They just haven't had much luck. I'm very tired today. Gibson getting ready, sets, fires, and it's crushed. It's crushed, and it's a two-run shot on a 2-1 count. It is now 5-2 for the Baltimore Orioles. And just like that, the Angels have a little bit of life here in the bottom of the third with a two-run home run for the Angels, and it is now 5-2. Here we go. First pitch to the new batter is a strike. 0-1's your count. 0-1 is the count. Gibson set to deliver again. High and outside. We are in the third. Gibson set to deliver. Moustakas at the plate. Moustakas takes a swing. It's hit the shallow center field. That will easily be played, and that'll end the third inning. But the Angels get two, and it's 5-2 going to the fourth inning. Top four. We're one third of the way through this game. Oh, this is on my MLB.TV package. And it's the last game of the night, so if it ends early enough or if it doesn't go to extra innings, I will more than likely do a MLB recap video as well tonight, as it is already the last game of the evening. And I know how much you guys enjoy the content, so I appreciate that. Yeah, this is on MLB.TV. 12-3, Houston beating Texas. And I believe, yep, this will be the last game going after the next three outs of the game between Houston and Texas. Texas is the home team. So this will be the last game of the evening to conclude. And then I will do a league wide wrap up video. It is, however, the top of the fourth. So it's going to be a while for that. And we'll see how it goes. 0-1 is your count. Sandoval's still in the game. I can't believe that after a 4-run inning that he gave up. But he's set to deliver. There's the pitch. It's outside. 1-1 is your count. Mateo is the hitter. He's 0 for 1 today. He's the Baltimore Orioles shortstop, and he fouls that one away. And Mateo now working with a count of 1-2. He's the leadoff hitter for this inning. He fouls another one back. So the Angels are not getting out quickly. He's at 3 innings pitched. He's at 74 pitches already, and he's just at the leadoff hitter. So we'll see what happens here. Check swing. Did he go? They ring him up. So one out now for the for the Baltimore Orioles, and we'll see if they can get out of this inning quickly and get the bats back up for the Angels. One out, nobody on. Rushman back at the plate with the pop out and a fly out tonight. He's 0 for 2. That one misses high, and it's 1-0 to Reichman. Here we go. Here we go. The pitch, and it swung on and batted, knocked down to about the third baseman. Fires over to first, two away in the top of the fourth. This could be just what the Angels needed. A quick 1-2-3 inning to get them back to the plate and see what happens and see if they can capitalize on that 2-run inning they just had. As it is 5-2 with two out in the top of the fourth. They're in Los Angeles. So here we go. Sandoval with the delivery. Misses low and inside. Yeah, it is currently 1-0. Two out, nobody on. Mountcastle, who scored a run after a walk. Mountcastle takes low and inside for ball two. Mountcastle is getting ready to swing. It looks like 2-0 as you count. Sandoval with the delivery. Here's the pitch, and it's low and inside again. 3-0. Three pitches in the exact same spot, it seemed like to me. But yeah, that's where we're at right now. 3-0 is the count. Two out, nobody on. Top of the fourth. Let's see if they can get it out here. Strike one at the top of the zone. It's 3-1. Sandoval showing that he's trying to battle back, but he's already up over 80 pitches for the game. Mountcastle is 0 for 1, so let's see how this works out here. Mountcastle takes strike two. Full count, two out, nobody on. Top of the fourth. Yes, sir. And now here comes the payoff pitch from Sandoval to Mountcastle. As we'll see how this at bat turns out. 3-2, top of the fourth, two out, and Mountcastle fouls it away. 5-2 is your score in the top of the fourth. Baltimore trying to keep the inning alive. The Angels trying to get back up to bat. Thank you for joining me. Drop a like on the stream, subscribe to the channel, all that good stuff. We're having a good time. Here's Sandoval set to deliver yet again. Sandoval throws it, and Mountcastle hits one into shallow center. The Angels come in, make a diving stop, and that's the end, or the end of that half inning. And we will go to the bottom half with the score being the Orioles 5, the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim 2, and we will go to the bottom of the fourth in Los Angeles. There we go. The Angels are coming up to the plate yet again. Uh, uh, Oh, I forgot to put the banner back up. Somebody's got to tell Mo when to put the banner back up. There we go. Oh, silly me. I didn't even save that. Let's hide that and then go here. 5-2 bottom fourth. There we go. That's right. Now, yes, sirree. 5-2 going to the bottom of the fourth where the Angels is having it back coming up. 5-2 bottom fourth. Like I said, I'm watching this game on my MLB.TV subscription. So there's that. And here's Gibson with the pitch. Yeah, first pitch grounded to short, gobbled up, fired across the first, and one down already here in the bottom of the fourth. So one pitch, one out for Gibson, who's only thrown 48 in comparison to Sandoval's like 82 pitches. So there's that. Here we go. Gibson fires the pitch again. Strike one. Can the Angels get something going here? 0-1 is the count. Tyus is your DH today. He's 0 for 1. Trying to get something going here. We'll see. Gibson is set to deliver. Gibson, the pitch is high and away. It's 1-1. One out in the bottom of the fourth. Nobody on. 5-2 is your score. So I'll have to see how that goes. And there's a 1-2 now as it's fouled away. 1-2 count in the bottom of the fourth with one out. Tyus is your hitter. Gibson is your pitcher. Tyus 0 for 1. Gibson has 51 pitches thrown. So we'll have to see how this goes. Orioles swings and misses. He puts him down on strikes. That's his first one of the day. Two out in the bottom of the fourth. Nobody on. Uh, as the Orioles, 1,249 strikeouts. That's actually a new franchise record, it says, for Gibson, which is really, really weird. So there's the first pitch. It's low and inside. 1-0 is your count. Gibson getting set again. Gibson throwing the first pitch. He strike 1-1. 1-1 is the count. Carvis walked in the second inning. So here's the 1-1 pitch. Bottom of the fourth. Strike 2 on the outside corner. And there's Gibson. Gibson sets. Gibson delivers. Fouled away. One two delivery from Gibson is not called a strike. It's ball two. 2-2 is your count. Bottom of the fourth, two out, nobody on. 5-2 Baltimore. Gibson again is set to deliver. The 2-2 pitch is outside and low. It is now 3-2 as the Angels are looking to get somebody on board, and Cabbage has already walked this in this game. So it's not like he's not patient enough to do it. Let's see what happens as Gibson gets ready to deliver one more time. And it's brought down the first base line. It's a fair ball. It's handled by the first baseman and given up to the pitcher at first. So at the end of four, it's 5-5-0 for the Orioles, 2-4-1 for the Los Angeles Angels, and we are gonna go to the fifth inning here on the Mo Money Sports Network, the sports network for the sports fan, as we are going to the top of the fifth. And away we go. Through four, it's 5-2 Baltimore. We'll see how the rest of the game plays out as we are almost halfway through. the contest. Here we go. As we wait between commercial breaks for the start of the fifth inning. Thank you very much for joining me today. I really do appreciate it. As we are headed to the fifth inning, there we are showing the error that led to the beginning for the Orioles, where they scored 4 runs, and then the Angels came back and scored two as well. And that's where we sit. It's now 5-2 Orioles in the top of the fifth inning. So here's the first pitch of the fifth inning. It's a strike on the inside corner and high, but it is a strike. 0-1 is the count on Santander, who struck out and then walked and scored a run. So it's quite the mixture of a day for Santander. Santander hits one into the gaps. The diving stop can't get there, but it'll be a long single as he was backed up by his defensive partner in right field after the dive was missed by the center fielder. Again, we are in the top of the fifth. It's 5-2. Runner on first. Nobody out. We'll see what happens here. There's another one fouled away. 0-1 is the count on Hayes, who is 2 for 2 tonight in the batter's box. So here we go. Hayes looking for more with a runner on first. Nobody out. 0-1 is the count. 0-1 is turned to 0-2 as he hits the outside corner. Sandoval, who's up nearing 88 pitches now. 0-2 in the top of the fifth. Ball one. 1-2. Here we go. Sandoval thrown 89 pitches. There's a single up the middle, and there'll be a base hit for Santander, who is for Hayes rather. Sorry, Santander moving to second. Hayes is on first. Still nobody out, and the Orioles are looking for a big inning for the second time tonight in the top of the fifth with nobody out. Here, Sandoval comes set, pitches, foul back, 0-1 is your count. Mancini, the old Trey Mancini jersey. There is Sandoval, who is popped up on the infield. It is going to be caught. There is an out there off of the pop up. So there's one out in the top of the fifth. Runners on first and second. This is how we go here. So we have Urias, who is also 2 for 2 with two singles. at the plate. Let's see what happens here. The pitch is outside, doesn't fool nobody. Urias doesn't swing. It's 1-0. Sandoval trying to keep the Angels in the game by keeping the Orioles right where they are. And it's fouled back again. So 1-1 is your count in the top of the fifth inning. Baltimore has runners on first and second, 1-1 count, top of the fifth. Urias is at the plate, 2 for 2. And Urias swings and it's easily handled by the left fielder. Easily handled by the left fielder. So that puts two away with runners on first and second. Here we go. As a base hit would give the Orioles an extended lead, a third out would increase the likelihood, or at least the plausibility, of the Angels coming back to win this game. 1 for 2 with a strikeout and a 2-run single. This is Hicks again versus Sandoval. So Sandoval and Hicks just takes it for a ride. The right fielder is going to come in and play that one. That'll end this half of the inning. And we go to the bottom half of the fifth. We're halfway home. And it's 5 for Baltimore, 2 for the Angels. And that's the score at the moment. 5-2. The Orange Birds over the who are they playing? Oh, the Angels. As we go to the bottom of the fifth here in Los Angeles. Here we go. The Angels are gonna either need to scrape across a few runs over a few innings, or they're gonna have one massive inning, like I said the Cubs had yesterday, when they went off for 6 runs in the inning. It's been a long day. But to the bottom of the fifth we go, because the show must go on. We are watching the Angels and the Orioles. Where's my ticker? Hold on. I always forget the ticker. It is the bottom of the fifth from the stadium in Los Angeles. Here we go. The pitch by Gibson is low and outside. 1-0 is your count to the Angels leadoff hitter, who is Randall Grichuk. Grichuk swings and fouls it back down to third base line. And it's 1-1. 1-1 in the bottom of the fifth. He misses low. It's 2-1. Bottom of the fifth, nobody out. Grichuk is 0 for 1. And the Angels are down by 3. Here's the next windup and delivery, which is fouled away again. So it's 2-2 on Randall Grichuk. Gibson delivers. Grichuk grounds the ball to short. They can't scoop it either. That may be an error on the Orioles shortstop unless they consider it a hit, as they might think he wasn't going to get him anyway. But either way, the Angels have a run on first, nobody out. It's the bottom of the fifth inning. It's still 5-2 Orioles. Let's see if the Angels can capitalize on that miscue brought on by the Orioles defense. There it is, low and outside. 1-0. Oh man, I feel tired. How are you all feeling out there in YouTube land? I appreciate you for being here. Gibson with another pitch. Just misses on the outside corner. And here we go. Gibson's ready to deliver the 2-0 pitch. 2-0 pitch is bounced foul. It's 2-1. 2-1 is the count to the Angels hitter. Bottom of the fifth. Runner on first. And it's Gibson and Phillips today with the one base on balls report, I guess it is. But here's Gibson. Fouled off another one. It's 2-2. As I said, nobody out in the bottom of the fifth. Gibson checks the runner, fires home, and it's fouled away. Here we go, bottom of the fifth, 5-2. The Angels trying to get something going with the bottom of their order, and that swung on and missed. One down in the bottom of the fifth inning. Two more outs, and Gibson will be the pitcher of record. And we'll see how that goes. It's low for a ball, 1-0. So we'll see how Gibson does the rest of the way. 1-0 with one on, and I believe there's one out. Here we go. Gibson standing at the top of the mound, waiting to get his pitch in. Gibson set. Gibson delivers, but is fouled away again. I tell you, these hitters are making it difficult on these pitchers tonight. So we'll have to see if it turns into a bullpen game at some point. Here we go. Means innings pitched 5. No, that one was low, and the at bat will continue. It's 2-2. One out with a runner on first. Bottom of the fifth. 1 for 2 is Chenault. And we're at 74 pitches for him now. There's the pitch. It's low and inside. That'll run the count to 3-2 with one out, one on. Let's see if they can get it here. As you can see, it is 3-2 with one out and one on. Gibson's on the hill trying to make sure that he will be the pitcher of record today. So here we go. Gibson versus Chenault. It's 3-2 with one out, one on, bottom of the fifth. Let's see what happens here. And it's bounced to second for second double play, and that will end the inning as we go to the top of the sixth now. With did someone hit 4 home runs yesterday? I believe a team might have, but I'm not sure if anybody individually did it. What time is it? Yeah. Anybody got the 8:16? Okay, so now I gotta go top of the sixth. 5-2 Orange Birds. The Orioles are up, and we go to the top six. I'm really happy to be back with you guys. It's been way too long, and I'm just trying to make up for not being around so long. But with the new setup, it's awesome. I don't have to worry about nothing. As we go to the top of the sixth. Hi Cameron, how you doing? I'd appreciate it if you drop the like and maybe subscribe to the channel. I do live streams for baseball, football, even basketball and hockey on occasion. And I upload videos as well as such as recaps and player profiles and things of that nature. So that's what I do here. We're in the middle of the Angels and the Orioles. It is 5-2. We are headed to the top of the sixth. It's good to have you aboard, Cameron, and I hope you choose to stick around. The line scores are 5-7-0 for the Orioles and 2-5 Angels. That's 2 runs on 5 hits and 1 error, and 5 runs on 7 hits for the Orioles as they come up to bat here in the top of the sixth. And here we go. The pitch is being delivered. It's way outside here. They are in Los Angeles. The count is 1-0. Your pitcher is still Sandoval. Somehow he made it to the sixth inning. It's almost stretch time. It's outside. It's 2-0. I don't think you're gonna get a seventh inning stretch, George. But hey, that's just me. Maybe we'll clip it into a short. There's the pitch. It's swung on and fouled back. It is almost stretch time. It is 8:19 Pacific. It's 2-1 is the top of the sixth. And you know what? Let me see. Swing and a miss on a ball that was in the dirt. 2-2 is the count. This has been a fun game to call. It's 5-2 in the top of the sixth. It's Sandoval versus McCann again, who's 0-2. And Sandoval has now thrown 101 pitches as the count is full to 3-2. Again, we are watching the Angels battle the Orioles. There's the payoff pitch, and he walked him. He walks McCann to lead off the inning, so we got a runner on first, nobody out in the sixth inning, top of the sixth. As the Orioles are being very patient tonight. And The management team is letting Sandoval go out there for his sixth inning. And isn't that something? So here we go. They're having a meeting of the minds. Runner on first, nobody out. Top of the sixth, 5-2. And the bullpen is now getting activated for the Angels. Again, if you're new like Cameron, like and subscribe to the channel. Really would help me out. Sandoval versus Mateo. First pitch is up and away. And we're in the top of the sixth. And I enjoy doing these streams for you. It's a lot of fun. And it's now 3-0 to Mateo with a runner on first and nobody out. Here we go. 3-0 to Mateo. Is in there for a strike. 3-1. 3-1 pitch. Mateo is 0 for 2 today. Sandoval is still out there up over 100 pitches. And he walks Mateo as well. He must be getting fatigued because it's not really working all that well for Mateo or for Sandoval of the Angels at this point. And here comes the skipper. You got to believe, yeah, he's coming out to take the ball. And that'll do it for Patrick Sandoval. He leaves the game 5-2, 5-7-0, 2-5-1. Runners on first and second, nobody out. And the bullpen will try to hold the Orioles to 5 runs or less. Or 5 runs, at 5 runs rather, for the rest of the game. First and second, nobody out. New pitcher coming into the game. And we'll see what happens going forward. What do you guys think of these live streams? Hey, look at it this way. I've been back for 3 days and you guys gotten 2 live streams and a video. That's pretty good. I think I'm doing good. 2 live streams and a video in 3 days. And a doubleheader for the football live stream on Sunday. So we're gonna have a good time. We're gonna make a lot of content and we're gonna keep going. Because that's what we do. Again, top of the sixth inning. So we are almost 2/3 of the way through the ball game. We'll see what the Angels program we'll see what the Angels bullpen can do the rest of the way in terms of shutting down the Orioles offense. Again, the new pitcher is Guerrera. Guerrera is in, Sandoval is out. That is your pitching change. He's played in 30 games. He's got 2 holds. His ERA is 5.54. He's got 76.1 innings. Opponent's averages is 271. This looks like a solid move. We'll see how Jamie Barrera does. First and second, nobody out. The first pitch he throws is a strike. We are at the top of the sixth inning. Here we go. Barrera uh, is now into the ball game. 0-1 is the count. and it's swung on into center field. It's playable for the center fielder. First and second with one out. That's a retirement there. And one down in the top of the sixth. When I back away from the mic, does my volume change? Or is it the same? I don't know. New mic, I'm still getting used to it. But yeah, this is a lot of fun. We're calling the Orioles and the Angels tonight. Tomorrow is my mother's birthday, so there will be no live stream, but you might get a Thursday night football fan reaction. So we'll see how that goes. Here we go. Boreas set up again. 1-0 pitch is hammered foul. And oh, so I can back up like this and just chill out. That's cool. Thanks for letting me know, George. This is a lot more comfortable than leaning forward. 1-1 is the count with one out and two on. First and second. Here's the pitch by Berea, who throws it low and outside. I believe that makes it 2-1. Yes, it does. And Berea gets ready to throw another pitch here, trying to worm off the hook here, but it's drilled into left field. He might have hit it too hard though, because now they got to hold the runner at third, and the bases will be loaded here in the top of the sixth. 5-2 Orioles, one man out, and the exit velocity on that was incredible. We'll have to see how it goes though, as the bases are loaded for the Orioles with only one man out, and Ryan Mountcastle is at the plate. As there's only one play to first. He beat it out. It is now 6-2, and the bases are still loaded. Everybody's safe. Everybody's safe. As it is 6-2 Orioles in the top of the sixth. You know, George, I hesitate to call myself boring. Maybe it's just the game I'm calling tonight, but not as many people showed up tonight as they did on Monday. Or it could be the sport too. It might be baseball. But I love baseball, so I'm going to keep doing it. And Berea setting up again. Count is 0-1. It's fouled away again. Yes, indeed. As we are approaching the 2 hour mark of the live stream, the bases are loaded. The count is 0-2. There's one out in the top of the sixth. Hayes is 3 for 3. Let's see if he can make it 4-4. He takes that one high. Could be. I just I like doing these. That's all. Hayes waits for the next pitch, and it's outside. Oh man, George, can you imagine 6 hours on Sundays? Sunday's gonna be a live stream for 6 hours. That's gonna be insane. Two separate live streams, but still 6 hours. There we go. It's 3-2 with one out. The bases loaded. Hayes has worked it full here. for the hockey streams. What games should I stream? Because you know I'll have center ice, so I want to know what games you want to hear me call for the hockey streams. There's the fly ball. There's the tag. They're gonna cut him off. It's 7-2 Orioles, and yeah. So I'm not sure what games you'd want me to call, but I'm always open to suggestions. As that sacrifice fly will make it 7-2 for the Baltimore Orioles in the top of the sixth inning. So the bullpen comes in, can't hold the door shut, and we continue with two out, runners on first and second. That one is low and outside. It's 1-0. Hockey streams. We'll have to see what we can do about hockey streams because those will be fun too. 1-0 is the count. 2-0 is the pitch is low and in the dirt. Might have to be a lot of Canuck games for the 7 o'clock so I can eat dinner before streaming. There is a strike on the outside corner. 2-1. That's true. We might have to find somewhere in the middle, like Colorado or Chicago, some team like that, or Dallas. There's one foul back. It's 2-2 now with two out in the top of the sixth. Runners on first and second. We'll figure it out. We still got about a month to figure out the hockey streams. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do if the Cubs make the playoffs. Well, if they're playing while I'm working, obviously I gotta go work. But and that one's high and outside. 3-2, two out, runners on first and second. Yeah, because they started. I'm trying to find a team that would be like after dinner, but not like super late. I thought this game would be much faster because it started at 6:30. I didn't know it was going to be this type of a game, but I'm enjoying calling the stream nevertheless. If you got hockey streams and hockey teams that you want me to stream, let me know because I'm always open to ideas. There we go. It's sliced into left field. That one's going to be caught, and we're finally going to go to the bottom of the sixth inning. So we'll go back to the banner here, and we'll put bottom six. I'm just glad to have a computer back so I can stream for y'all. It might be Dallas because Dallas starts at 5:30. Colorado usually starts at 6. I know the Sharks, Kings, and Coyotes are always late games, so that probably doesn't work. But we'll figure it out. We got lots of time. We'll see how it goes. This game hasn't been as slow as I thought it was. I was only over 2 hours just now, so we'll see. Yeah, but George, you know how emotional I get for those other games. Uh, I try not to curse because you guys have kids. I don't know how everybody would react to my raw emotion during those Oiler games. If you guys want me to do Oiler games, I will do Oiler games. But I just I don't like curse on the stream because I know you got kids, and it's 7-2 in the bottom of the sixth here. But let me know, what do you think? Should I let should I just do the Oiler games and like just not worry about my reaction or what? That one is outside is 1-0. Gibson is pitching into the sixth inning here. Gibson winds, delivers. It's fouled back. 1-1 is the count. Bottom of the sixth. Yeah, I don't know. I try to watch my tongue around my YouTube just because I don't like to curse when kids are listening. But you're right, the Oilers do start at 6, and I do watch a lot, if not all, of Hey Dennis, how's it going? You know what, buddy? Doubleheader Sunday. We're gonna do the Steelers and the Niners for Roy at 10 a.m. and then the Seahawks and Rams at 1:25. I know you're busy in the mornings because you usually go to church, but I'm letting you know there's two games on Sunday, and that one's in the dirt. It's gonna be 3-1. Still nobody out. It's the leadoff hitter. It's 7-2 Baltimore. Yeah, I try. I'm trying. I'm trying, Dennis. I've been gone for so long. I've done two live streams and a video, so I'm pretty happy with how I've started back here. This one's in the gap. This is going to be at least two bases for the Angels here, and it's 7-2. So let's see if they can get something going here in the bottom of the sixth. As I try to maintain positivity here, but it is what it is. It's 7-2. Here we go. The pitch is bounced back to the pitcher, who flings it over to first. The runner will move to third, and there's one out in the bottom of the sixth. It's all about content, 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 I guess. And I'm a Cubs fan myself. I'm a Chicago Cubs fan. I'm a Cubs fan. I'm a Seahawks fan. I'm an Oilers fan. I'd like to call Sea Dragons games also during the XFL season. Now that I got my computer up and running, Um, pretty much, I'm a Lakers fan in basketball. Yeah, I watch a lot of sports. So that's why I created this channel, just to share my ups and downs, and you've seen me call Seahawks games and get emotional and frustrated. I'm a Yankees fan to do to to not do baseball. Well, that's fine. I know you guys have had a down year, but you guys have so many up years that it's hard to imagine you're down this far. And hey, I'm here. I will put it like this, Dennis. I root for the Sonics to come back every year. Every year I root for the Sonics to come back. It would be my proudest day if the Seattle Supersonics uh come back to the NBA. Pete Carroll and Bobby Wagner. It amazes me the facts you can tell me. I appreciate you, Dennis. You tell me a lot of facts I don't know. And yeah, I root for the Sonics to come back. They should come back. They should be the first team back if anybody gets in trouble in the NBA, and they got to keep the Sonics name. That's the condition. They got to keep the Sonics name. There's two out. It's now 7-3 in the bottom of the sixth. Here we go. Update this one more time, as you know how I do. 7-3 in the sixth. That it did, Dennis. That it did. And yeah, and like I said, I root for the Sonics every year. As soon as they look, as soon as they announce the Sonics are back, we'll, I'll do a retrospective video. And I even got a buddy of mine, and I even got a buddy of mine who's gonna do a basketball podcast with me. So I really hope the Sonics come back to the NBA. The Sonics need to be in Seattle. That's my opinion. Yeah, I really do believe the Sonics need to be in Seattle. And I got nothing but respect for Oklahoma City fans, but we need the Sonics back in Seattle. That's not me being a Laker fan, that's just me being a basketball fan and understanding how important the Sonics were to the city of Seattle. Forgive me for being on the soapbox there, Dennis. That's just something that is very important to me. And I won't be happy until the Sonics are back in Seattle. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Now I got another reason to root for them to come back. The Sonics were awesome back when they had Detlef Shrimp and Sean Kemp and Gary Payton. I remember those teams. Oh, I miss the Sonics so much. And I wasn't even a Sonic fan. I'm just saying I miss the Sonics because when they left the NBA, it wasn't the same. But, it is what it is, and I can't wait for the day they announce they get to come back. Oh, the Yankees did pick up a win over the Tigers today, if that means anything. I'm pretty sure it doesn't based on the way the AL East is going. But here we go. I forgot the banner again. Oh, it's the top of the seventh. That's why. Top seven. Yeah, it's a wonderful thing how the Sonics would reach out to the community, and I really do feel like the Sonics were the heart of Seattle. As there's a runner on first, Berea still pitching. It's 7-3, and I don't know what to tell you. I could do like 20 minutes just talking about how important the Sonics are to the city. I know you do. I know you do. And you can hear even in my voice from a person who doesn't bleed green and gold how important the Seattle Sonics word to the league and to the city. So I feel for you on that one, my friend. It's 1-1, top of the seventh. Berea's on the hill, runner on first, nobody out. Um, it's just the way it goes. It's 7-3 in the top of the seventh. Yeah, I haven't seen it myself. I don't know. Is it a streaming service or something I can watch it on? Aaron Hicks is at the dish. He's hitting 240 with 7 homers and 28 RBIs. Yeah, like I said, I haven't seen it, but if you can direct me to it, I'll gladly check it out. Uh, Trying to keep my composure here, talking about the it's 2-2, top of the seventh. Uh, Forgive me, I'm caught up in the Sonics conversation. Yeah, Enron was a whole deal too. That was the whole thing. A runner on first, 2-2, nobody out, top of the seventh. I'm having a great time. If you're new here, you know the deal. Subscribe to the channel. Okay, I will check that out at some point, Dennis, because that sounds very interesting. It's a pop up in the middle of the infield, caught by the second baseman. There's one down in the top of the seventh. And like I said, if you're new, like and subscribe. I can't wait to check that out. Maybe I'll do a movie review of that on my movie review channel, More Money at the Movies. That might be an idea for me to do. Sonic Gate on YouTube. Yeah, that might be an idea because I miss the Sonics. You've been riding with me a long time, Dennis. I really do appreciate that. It's 0-1 in the top of the seventh, one on, one out, runner on first. How are things, Dennis? I haven't been able to catch up with you for a bit. Well, I haven't seen it once, so I might have to try and sit through it. I don't guarantee that. Yeah, and I will be here with you every step of the way, Dennis. And I even got thumbnails already for the first month of the season, so we're all set there. I got thumbnails for the Rams, the Carolina Panthers, the Detroit Lions, and the New York Giants on Monday Night Football. I got you covered. I got you covered, man. Seahawks season won't be the same this year because I'll be back. The Orioles hit a fly ball to center field, and the world is out of control, man. But we can just do the best and live the best life we possibly can, right? We're blessed to be in a situation we can find ourselves in that most people don't. So let's take our blessings and count them for the world, my friend. I believe that's two down in the top of the seventh. I've lost all track of this game, but it's okay because I like catching up with people and I like talking to people. And when you show up to my streams, you are my people. So thank you for showing up for me. This is my third day back. I've run two streams and it's two down. The count is 2-0 in the top of the seventh, still one on first base. Sorry for what? This is great. I love this. That's okay. That's okay. I can be distracted very easily. I love these conversations. We have them during the football season too. And I will be doing that Steelers game. So, yeah, I know you probably going to church or something, but just so you know, I'm here for 6 hours. I don't know how to do that. Somebody's got to show me how to do that. I would love to do that. You know, I've been aching for a scoreboard for a long time, and that's gonna end the top of the seventh with the score 7-3, 7-10-0 for the Orioles, and 2-5-1 for the Angels. So we will go to the bottom of the seventh. It is time for the seventh inning stretch. I'm pretty sure you guys don't want to hear me sing "Take Me Out to the Ball Game," though, right? Nobody wants to hear that, I'm sure. But we shall see. It's a great day for a ball game. It's a great day to hang out with everybody. And I love my people. Sing it more. It is stretch time. All right, you guys want it? Here it is. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and cracker jacks. I don't care if I never get back, for it's root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame, for it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. There's your rendition of "Take Me Out to the Ball Game" in the seventh inning stretch. I'm sure Terry's gonna find this and have a heyday with it. But I've missed you guys so much. I'm just here having fun. It's a great old time. I appreciate you guys for hanging with me. Let's get some runs. Let's make this a closer game. That's right. It's the bottom of the seventh. It's a 7-3 game, I believe, and it's been a heck of a night. 7-3 is your score. Kyle Gibson was your starter for the Orioles. I'm I'm just doing this game because it's the last one of the night. And as George suggested, I will do a full league wide nightly recap if there's time. I don't think there will be, though, because it's almost 9 o'clock already on the West Coast. And my job has me working at 6:30 in the morning. So here's the first pitch of the at bat. It's popped up on the infield. The third baseman grabs it and puts it away. So one down in the bottom of the seventh. And here we go. Quick stats. O's bullpen since Batista injury. 3.60 in 10 games is their earned run average. 3-1 record. 3 saves, 35 innings pitched, and 30 hits given up. So there you go. We are back. It is 1-0 is the count. One out in the bottom of the seventh. These are so much fun for me. You guys are just the greatest, in my opinion. 2-0 is the count. Even though I get distracted and lose track of the game, you guys are awesome. Here's the pitch. 2-1, fouled away. He swung and missed. I'm so grateful. Here we go. 2 out in the bottom of the seventh. Wait, is this? Yep. Go back to the pitcher's mound because I said there's 2 out in the bottom of the seventh. Well, you know me, I'm gonna do my best, and that's the way it's gonna be. I even so I don't have leg. Well, I'm not really a commentator. I'm just a fan, and I hope that comes through. And I hope my passion for the Seahawks comes through too. I just have a lot of fun with it, and you guys make it a blast. And we're gonna have some fun this year. As you see, I got a new computer. I've got a new setup. It's all good, and there it is, fouled away. 0 and 2, 2 out in the bottom of the seventh. Yeah, and I got NFL Game Pass on the Zone this year, so I don't even have to worry about my cable package. So we're gonna be good. I hope so. We, you know, I wish I could be at the stadium, but the next best thing is calling it for you guys. That's how I look at it. Here it is, the 1-2 pitch in the bottom of the seventh. I sincerely hope you do too. And that's gonna end the seventh inning, and we'll go to the top of the eighth here. Oh, you need to get to a game. The atmosphere is amazing. I've never even been there, and I know you need to get to a game. So I really hope that you do, as we are now going to the top of the eighth inning here on the Mo Money Sports Network. Yeah. So you got a new career, huh? That's got to be cool. I think that's awesome. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're enjoying what you're doing. And I got a new career too. I'm a morning radio DJ at this point. So I'm doing good too, Dennis. I'm having a blast getting everything done. You know how it is. Just a local station where I live that nobody's heard of, but uh, we do have online capabilities that are down right now. Actually, I will. It's more of a language station, but I do a morning show that has music on it. So I will just give you the name of the station and the website, which is sometimes not working the greatest. But here you go. I'll even put it in the chat so you can jot it down at your convenience. There you go. It's newhawkradio.com. I hope you're enjoying it. I hope you live in the dream, my friend. You deserve all the successes in the world. As we go to the bottom eight, it's 1 and 2. Nobody out here in the bottom of the eighth. Oh, top of the eighth. My bad. See, I jumped ahead of myself. And that one's gets away. It's low and in dirt. Yeah, it's the website's down right now. The website's down. I don't know what that means, but I know Norton would flag it. But there is a listen live function on there as well. There's the pitch. He walked him. It looks like so he's gonna trot down to first base, and Berea's still on the hill for the Angels. Yeah, it's cool. I get to do the morning show, which means this game's gonna take me right to my bedtime, I think. Sorry, George, I don't think there's gonna be a post game wrap up unless I do it live on the stream here, which I could do that. No, I do the morning show. I'm the host. Yeah, traffic, weather. Well, not traffic because I'm from a small town now, but weather, uh, horoscopes, and all that kind of fun stuff. And that's gonna be one down in the bottom of the eight or top of the eighth. All the morning show stuff, all the usual stuff to get people through their day. I just have fun with it. Traffic would be fun, but I've moved from the city back to my hometown, and yeah, so we don't get much traffic reports around here. Um, but we do weather and tides. We do the tides for the boats. That's true. That's true. There's a lot of congestion on the highway in the city. Home of no traffic jams. Ain't that the truth? Well, they offered me a full-time job, and being a radio host was my dream, so it was an easy decision for me, bud. And I still get to do my YouTube videos, and I still get to hang out with you guys, so it works out perfectly. 2-1 in the well, I hopefully I can make it down for a visit one of these times to Seattle. 2-1, one on, one out in the top of the eighth. I'd love to visit Seattle. The count is now 2-2. Seattle traffic is rough, eh? It's Mo in the morning. That's right. Yeah, that's a good one. I like that one. So we're having tons of fun here as the Orioles have cranked one, and that is a two-run blast off the bat of an Oriole. It's Anthony Santander with a two-run dinger, making the score now 9-3 Baltimore. I will change the banner yet again. In the top of the eighth inning. There you go. Were you in marketing before? You're a pretty good marketing guy. Anyway, It's 1-2 with one out in the top of the eighth. Here we go. Oh, just missed off the outside corner. 2-2. One out. 9-3 is your score in the top of the eighth. I guess so. And did he just belt another one? They just belted another one in the middle of our conversation. So it's now 10-3 Baltimore. At times like this, you kind of wish MLB had a mercy rule. But we'll just we'll just pretend it's the Ravens beating the Rams. How about that? That's what it's all about, though. That's what a good dad joke is, right? That's what a great dad joke is. It's corny and it's embarrassing, and I love it. And I'm not even a father. Excuse me a minute. 38-12. I'm guessing that's four field goals there, good sir. There's two out in the top of the eighth. 38-12. I tell you, I'd be happy with that score. But I think people like seeing me sweat on the stream too. So I think they get a kick out of my reactions. But I'd love a 38-12 Hawks win. Here we go. Two out in the top of the eighth. It's now 10-3. The count is 1-1. Two TDs and their kicker misses two extra points. That works too. 1-2. I tell you, these Angels don't believe in leaving their pictures, leaving their pitchers out there to dry. Wow, why would they sign him? That's an interesting one. 1-2 in the top of the eighth, two out. Oh, what the heck? Hold on, my MLB feed just cut. I gotta log back in. I see. Just give me a moment. They actually broke camp with no kicker. That's hilarious. It's 10-3. We're going to the bottom of the eighth. Okay, so I missed an out there, but that's okay, cause my feed that cut out. So nothing I can do about that. There we go. We're back to the bottom of the eighth. I can't believe they broke camp with no kicker. So much fun being had tonight as we hit to the bottom of the eighth. The score is 10-3 for the Orioles. Again, thanks so much for popping in. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to have some fun. Call this game, it's 10, 12, and 0 for the Orioles. And the Angels are sad. This is true. I remember back in '02 when they had the Rally Monkey. That was a fun team when they won the World Series. It is the bottom of the eighth, but they keep spending money and they don't spend it in the right places. Mariners got swept today or just recently. Here we go. 0-2 is the count in the bottom of the eighth. I thought these baseball games were. Oh, that's not good news for me as a Cubs fan, even though we swept the Giants too, so they didn't gain any ground on us. But still, not good. And you know, I just oh, cool. That's good news. That's good news. The Mariners, the Mariners were good a couple years ago, but they had a long sweep. Yeah, no worries. No worries. I get information wrong all the time. So it's all good. Yeah, the Mariners have some of the worst luck in pro sports. I got to tell you, the Mariners have some of the worst luck in pro sports. Who's made the Sonics leave? Now, is that not like is it not mandatory in the city to have some city pride and root for the Mariners? I guess not with the Sonics leaving. And you know how emotional I just about got over the Sonics who weren't even my team. So also it would have been one or the other. Is that what you're telling me here? As there's a strikeout. There's one away here in the bottom of the eighth. And yeah. Here we go. One down, 1-0 count. He throws the pitch. It's a strike. There's a catch. Two away in the bottom of the eighth. Griffey doesn't like the Yankees. He made that very clear. I don't know what his beef is with the Yankees, but he's got one. See, this is the advantage of me knowing all sports is I can call any sport. Hockey, baseball, basketball, football. It's all fun to me, man. It's all great. If you're a sports fan, you're my people. Here we go. 2-0 count, bottom of the eighth, two out. Strike on the inside corner. Here we go. It's 10-3 Baltimore. Bottom of the eighth, two out, 2-1's your count. Boxing. I love boxing. I remember as a kid, I used to watch Tuesday night fights on the USA Network. I love basketball. Magic was my guy as a Laker fan. 3-2 the count, two out. Yeah, night games are bad at Wrigley. I don't know why they did that. That's not right. I know they're messing with America's pastime. There's a single gets and he tried to dive, he missed it. Now he's gonna run all the way back. Get I love these because he's gonna end up at third base. He might even consider running home, but no, he's gonna stop at third, run at third, two out in the bottom of the eighth. Wrestling's awesome. I thought about a wrestling channel, but I have a tough time running two channels. Never mind three. Yeah, the Midsummer Classic was something different. It was something special. That's for sure. I'm grateful that everybody's here. It's 10-3, two out in the bottom of the eighth. Runner on third. There's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike one. The three division winners and a wild card, or just the two division winners and on each side? Because there's 30 teams now. That's a bit much. But I agree. The expanded wild card's kind of crazy. 0-2, two out. Runner on third. Just like 1969. The Miracle Mets won that year, crushing the hearts of Cubby fans all around. I wasn't born yet, but I hear about that all the time. The four division winners. Yeah, I could see that. I could see how that works. 0-2, two out, runner on third. There we go. Fly ball. It's going to be caught. We're going to the ninth inning. It's still 10-3 for Baltimore. 69. Seattle had the Pilots. Like I said, I wasn't born till 83, so I know nothing of the Pilots. But we are going to the top of the ninth. I know that much. Up nine. I haven't heard that story before. So, and we have our own Jets in Winnipeg in the NHL. So, I've never heard the Mariners story. The guy who won the contest by suggesting the name turned down season tickets and all prizes. Why would he do that? I thought you enter a contest to win things. Is that not how it works? That's what I would think, anyways. That's strange. If you don't want anything, don't enter the prize. Don't enter the contest. Simple as that. That's weird. Gerardo Reyes is the new pitcher. 7 games, 8.31 ERA. Uh, there's the first pitch on the outside corner, strike one. 0-1 is the count. Top nine. It's good to see everybody here. And I'm glad I do these streams. I think you realize how that could be possible. Mariners. Oh, you entertained me, Dennis. You entertained me, that's for sure. There's the pitch that was hit, and I believe that's gonna be foul. That's a foul ball. Yeah, here we go. Top nine. 1-2 is the count. So I can expect to see you on Sunday afternoon at 1:25 or thereabouts for the Seahawks and Rams, the divisional game to start the year. The 7.5 good or lost? What do you mean? Are you talking about the point spread? You bet, man. I look forward to it. If you're new and you like these live streams, you want to stick around, I really hope you do. Like and subscribe. 7.5 good or lost? 7.5 would be, yeah. If Baltimore scores again, it would be 8 runs, so you'd cover the 7.5. That's true. So if you need Baltimore to score to cover, I root for them to score in this game again because they got a run on first and nobody out. But it's good to meet you. I'm sorry if I mispronounced this, but Shiloh, it's good to meet you. Hope you stick around and subscribe to the channel. I do live streams quite a bit, and I do reaction videos and stuff like that. Wait, did you bet for Los Angeles to cover? Because if you bet LA minus seven did you bet? Oh, you bet plus 7.5. That means you don't want Baltimore to score again. It should be able to win if Baltimore doesn't score. Because plus 7.5 means you get 7.5 runs. I do know that. So you're up by half a run right now. A double play would really help you. No, Baltimore can't score again. So you need three outs here by the Angels. But this is the Mo Money Sports Network. There's one out in the bottom of or in the top of the ninth. Push-ups on sports. Are you like the Oregon Duck, Dennis? Every time somebody scores a touchdown, you do 7 push-ups. Well, I'm not in good enough physical shape to do push-ups, so remind me not to have any bets going with you, Dennis. The duck, boo the duck. You don't like the Oregon Duck? I'm all wolf. Wild pitch. The runner goes to second. 2-1. There you go. University of Washington Huskies. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, the ninth inning started now. The runner's on second. It's 2-1. 2-2 is the count. One out, and the runner's on second. So you need the Angels to hold here. What do you think of the Huskies' chances this year, Dennis? Do you watch much college football? There's a strike, and there's two away now. So you need the next one to be an out without scoring a run. So, and again, if you're new, like, subscribe to the channel, all that good stuff. Dennis, I need a publicist. I'm the worst at promoting myself. Adley Richmond is on the hill. Do not watch it. Probably a good thing. Two out. Two out in the ninth inning. Rushman's at the plate. It's 0-1, and there's two out and a runner on second. So we'll see what happens now. Oh, it's 10-3. The Angels are coming up. That was the third out. Yeah, that's tough, Dennis. That's really tough. I hate hearing stuff like that. I remember how mad I was at Skip Bayless when he talked so poorly about Damar Hamlin. That was so bad. That was Monday Night Football, and he should have known better. Yeah, it is three out now, Shiloh. Uh, that sucks, Dennis. That is three out, Shiloh. The most the Orioles are going to score tonight is 10, and if you're plus 7.5 on Los Angeles, you're going to cover the spread. Yeah, so it looks like you covered today, if I'm reading that right. Because if you had the Angels plus 7.5, you just covered. Yeah, that makes sense. College football is becoming more and more like the pro. Not a fan of the Sea Dragons. I call them the Sea Broncos. Oh, come on. It was only year one, Dennis. Couldn't be that bad. Granted, those are ugly uniforms. Hmm. I guess, yeah, I guess that would make sense. I guess, Shiloh just came in to get his, make sure his spread covered and left, eh? Bruce was never orange, that's true. Uh, Ball one outside. Yeah, Shiloh just got his score and left. That's okay though. Hey, more people to hang out with, I guess. There's a swing and a miss on a strike one. 1-1. There will never be another Bruce Lee, that's for sure. 2-1. 2-2. Here we go. I don't know what the delay is here. Paris pinch hitting for the Angels. It's awesome. That's one down here in the bottom of the ninth. I can't believe I've been on stream for 3 hours. That'd be awesome. Like I said, I want to go to Seattle anyway when I can afford it. And I'd love to just tour the city. Any specific spots I should visit, Dennis? 0-1 is the count. There is a pop up on the right side of the infield. The infielders are converging. They made it look difficult, but there's a count. There's a catch. Yeah, orange does suck. We're more of a green and blue and green, aren't we, when it comes to football? The Great Wheel, eh? I'll have to check that out if I can make it down there. 0-2 with two out. The Orioles have a chance to close it out here in the bottom of the ninth. The old curiosity shop, the aquarium. Sounds like I got a lot of places to visit. Gonna have to book a hotel for like a week. Gonna have to book that hotel for like a week, I think, with the amount of spots you've given me. 1-2 pitch here. It's outside. We are watching the end of the Orioles and Angels today. There's a pitch that is fouled off as the Orioles are one strike away from ending this ball game. We'll see if they can get it on the next pitch here. As you can see, it's 10-3 Baltimore. There is a dribbler down to first base. This game is over with your final score of 10-3 for the Baltimore Orioles. Yeah, the Space Needle is an obvious one. Um, Yeah, it's 10-3. The game's over. Thank you all for joining me tonight on this stream. That was so much fun. Tomorrow is my mom's birthday, so I won't be able to stream, but I'll be sure to get a video out for you guys at some point tomorrow. Thanks again, and I will see you shortly. And until next time, may your ego come from a place that keeps you humble. I'm Mo Money. Mamba out. Much love, guys, and I'll see you soon. You're welcome, Dennis.